Respect is how to treat everyone, not just those you want to impress. Life is a hell of a lot more fun if you say yes rather than no. My interest in life comes from setting myself huge, apparently unachievable challenges, and trying to rise above them. Right now I'm just delighted to be alive and to have had a nice long bath. Screw it. Let's do it. The best way of learning about anything is by doing. A business has to be involving, it has to be fun, and it has to exercise your creative instincts. If you spot an opportunity and are really excited by it, throw yourself into it with everything you've got. My general attitude to life is to enjoy every minute of every day. I never do anything with a feeling of, oh God, I've got to do this today. My definition of success: the more you're actively and practically engaged, the more successful you will feel. Train people well enough so they can leave, treat them well enough so they don't want to. There's nothing like the endorphins from being fit, and the incredible endorphin rush that goes with that. Engage your emotions at work. Your instincts and emotions are there to help you. I wanted to be an editor or a journalist. I wasn't really interested in being an entrepreneur, but I soon found I had to become an entrepreneur in order to keep my magazine going. Life is a series of ups and clowns. Make it worth your while. Happiness is the secret ingredient for successful businesses. If you have a happy company, it will be invincible. You can't do a good business with a bad person. Find the right people to work with and you can't go wrong. My philosophy is that if I have any money, I invest it in new ventures and not have it sitting around. If you're hurt, lick your wound and get up again. If you've given it your absolute best, it's time to move forward. Whatever business you are in, every company can shoot for the start in their own way. The best advice I could give anyone is to spend your time working on whatever you are passionate about in life. A business is simply an idea to make other people's lives better. When you're first thinking through an idea, it's important not to get bogged down in complexity. Thinking simply and clearly is hard to do. The balloons only have one life, and the only way of finding out whether they work is to attempt to fly around the world. And obviously, from our own personal point of view, the principal challenge is a personal challenge. Please be polite. Nothing in life should erode the habit of saying thank you to people or praising them. One thing is certain in business: you and everyone around you will make mistakes. Listen. Take the best. Leave the rest. Your company should act as a springboard for ambitious employees, not a set of shackles. Do not be embarrassed by your failures, learn from them and start again. My attitude has always been, if you fall flat on your face, at least you're moving forward. All you have to do is get back up and try again. From my very first day as an entrepreneur, I've felt the only mission worth pursuing in business is to make people's lives better. The true cost to the world of a burger is far greater than the money you hand over to buy it. Building a business is not rocket science, it's about having a great idea and seeing it through with integrity. I think it's quite great to set yourself a big challenge, and then you've got another reason for keeping fit. I think it's good for a woman to put on a bit of weight when she gets older, it looks better. But a man has to stay balanced. Learn from failure. If you are an entrepreneur and your first venture wasn't a success, welcome to the club. Once a change maker, always a change maker, but only a few swim against the tide. Don't become a slave to technology, manage your phone, don't let it manage you. If somebody offers you an amazing opportunity but you are not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. You don't learn to walk by following rules. You learn by doing, and by falling over. As soon as something stops being fun, I think it's time to move on. Life is too short to be unhappy. Waking up stressed and miserable is not a good way to live. There is no greater thing you can do with your life and your work than follow your passions, in a way that serves the world and you. Entrepreneurship is about turning what excites you in life into capital, so that you can do more of it and move forward with it. Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. Courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. If you don't have time for the small things, you won't have time for the big things. It is only by being bold that you get anywhere. If you are a risk taker, then the art is to protect the downside. Business opportunities are like buses, there's always another one coming. Good brands reflect the histories of the time and the group of people that made them. They cannot be copied. They cannot be recycled. Communication, the thing humans forgot when we invented words. If you opt for a safe life, you will never know what it's like to win. Chance favors the prepared mind. The more you practice, luckier you become. The best lesson I learned was to just do it. It doesn't matter what it is, or how hard it might seem. As the ancient Greek, Plato, said, the beginning is the most important part of any work. Business isn't about ties, suits and briefcases. It's about adventure. Whatever your goal is, you will never succeed unless you let go of your fears and fly. Thank you for watching. Keep inspiring yourself.